Hello and welcome back to Dresdale. Let's see Skylines Let's Play here on PlayStation 4. Hope you're enjoying your day, and thanks for taking some time out and checking out this video and seeing what we're doing here. So what I did so far, while between now and the last time we met, I went ahead and just started detailing a little bit of the park here. I just got the fence in, got a handful of trees in here. Kind of spent some of the time down here with like the little hunting area back in this area here. Threw in like a rock feature, almost like a little cave in there. So I think that came out pretty good. I found out, I looked at this gate over here, excuse me, sorry about that, and it had snapped all the way to here, and it didn't have this flat path here. So if you want to make money on your parks, you want at least 2, I think, or 3 units of flat space. Then a ramp for someone did some research, and I believe them. They mentioned that if you go straight from the kind of like this node here up an incline, then it's possible the Sims can go around the gate and bypass it and it won't count. So just something to think about. Just check your park gates, make sure like I said, there's a little bit of a flat section before it ramps up. I made that mistake. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, we got train. So train's in. We got a nice dark purple train right here. How's it doing? It's doing pretty good. It probably needs one more train in here. Yeah, for sure. So let's get one more train in here. That'll probably do it. And the route runs along here. So now we got 3 bridges. Oh, that was pretty cool. Train's going. Not trams, monorail and train coming through. Of course, this isn't really hooked up to anything, but it'll be nice when you have trucks, monorail, and train kind of coming down at the same time. And then I was thinking about coming around this way and maybe going out this way or up here. And I said, nah, let's just make it a tunnel. So it goes down underground. It pops up here. So we can catch a train. We can. And we, then it kind of curves around. Some more monorail. Then this flops into the station here. And people are using it. So we can check our transportation, see how it's doing real quick. The game's been running a little bit while it was playing. We can zone. I think our unemployment's like 10%, 11%. So I'm good with not zoning right anymore. When's our next milestone? Alright, 38,000. So we can just like let our city mature. And by what I mean by that, so sometimes this game kind of encourages like slower play, because as the Sims get educated, as builds level up, the land value, as the land value improves, either by putting down parks, as people educate and buildings go up, I guess that also increases land value. But it seems like over time, your land value goes up, and then of course your building levels go up. And as your building levels go up, they can hold more people. So it's nice to kind of build slowly, so that way you give time for your stuff to level up. That way you're not like zoning this whole entire tile. One, the death waves and that the effect that can have. But 2, if I zone this whole entire tile in like 2 episodes, maybe they'd all be like someone would be level 2, someone would be level 1. Maybe a couple level 3s, and then my population would be kind of low, and I'd be like, I gotta zone more. I'm not gonna be able to make my milestone, right? But no, if I let this level up, let these buildings get to level 5, well, now they're holding the max amount of people. And now I can see, like, even I only zoned like this piece, I almost got 10,000 just out of this piece, like a little bit down here and here. So we'll definitely hit the next milestone and be able to open up the next tile, which probably be this tile here, and we'll raise the C4. And maybe I was thinking about residential, commercial, like a cross, an X, as opposed to doing all on one side and all on the other. That way, it will encourage a mix, different mixed routes. We can bring the monorail out here. We can retool this, have this come to this monorail line. Have this hit here, and then maybe split it out. Have monorail there. We can have the ferries are going to come in here. Our sewage water is almost gone, so that's good. So there's a lot of like flexibility because we're only using one monorail station here, one monorail station here, and really one train station here. So we have a whole other train track set we could do, so 2 more trains. We're not even using the metro on this, so we have the metro, and we have a whole another and 2 more monorail lines come out of here, and kind of same here, and that will kind of feed that way and feed that way and bring connections here and here, you know. So I think that would be nice, and we can maybe make it a little bit more like, we can kind of make this like our higher density stuff in here, maybe some like half that tile high density, and then as it gets closer to the water, maybe bring it down to like a low density. Like I said, we were going to do canals in that area, so maybe the canal portion will be like a mix of like, you know, some high density that we kind of control the height on, and a lot of lower density stuff, maybe some, you know, a couple hotels, almost like a little beach resort type area. Okay, so we went off on, oh, as always on this channel, we tend to go off on tangents. Like I said, building slowly allows these buildings to level up. You know, we're almost here, right? Educate more citizens, and we'll be level 5. And then your population will kind of grow without you really having to zone much. I suppose the zoning. We have a whole development over here we're going to zone. Like I said, a whole area over here we can zone, although we probably won't zone much here. And we can do office space, but I wanted to intentionally have been driving the unemployment up because we're going to put down our industries DLC, and that'll force people to you know, take those jobs. And then I wanted to bring in a line here, maybe 2, maybe 1 this way, and then 1 out this way to like the industries DLC area, and 1 to like our area here. What else did I do? Oh, I found a broken node. So I'm going to switch out to the PlayStation. Let's see, how do I do this? I go like, okay, I was going to show you that I found a broken node. It's on a, I'll have to find it, and maybe I'll throw it in on the next episode or a couple episodes. But this node here was broken, and these tracks here didn't connect, because I think I was talking about this when we were doing the train lines, and I wanted to show it, and I found an example of showing it. So I was looking at this cargo station, and I was like, man, there's not like a lot of trains coming here, because I know we're importing some goods. I'm like, how come there's not really much trains? And I saw trains leaving here, nothing really coming in. So then I just traced out the line, and I looked at like this node up here, and like it was broken. I was like, oh, okay. So I had to redraw it. It was maybe the angle wasn't quite right. I also reworked this so it's not like a big turn. What else did we do? That's really about it. So I think in this episode we're going to, hold on, let me check death care. I don't know where my death cemeteries are anymore. Let's go to death care. So I haven't really done anything that's 1500 with the cemeteries in a while, and I want to keep them rotating. 1800. We'll empty this guy. We'll come down here. We'll empty that one. How are we doing over here? Doing okay. Maybe we'll empty that one. Oh, we'll empty this one for sure. How are we doing on garbage? 53%. And what's over here? I'm saving, so I can't click on anything. Alright. Sorry, it's a little bit of maintenance. So I think what we'll do is we'll maybe put the services down here. We'll run some water services this episode. Then we'll come over here, build a roundabout, and maybe frame out one of the areas to get that started. And we'll work that area to level 5, and then we'll move on to the next one, and next one. What we'll probably do. And then in the meantime, we'll figure out where we'll put some of the train stations here. I'll have to figure out the warehouse situation. So there's a lot to build. And then we'll get unique factories as they level up. We'll get access to those. So let's just go ahead and start with water. I don't think I'm going to build on the outside tile. Oh, we actually have to hook this up to our highway. Well, let's do that instead. Let's hook this up to something, because you're not going to get to where you need to go to this thing if you don't hook it up to the highway. So let's see, how do we want to build this? Let's build it with this road here. Oh, new game, new heights. Let's do, I think I want to put the pillar like here, right? 2, 3, like here. Is that enough? I need to line this up with something. Let's do like this. Now I want to do like a road width away. So like here, that's what I want this to be. Should give me a line. See, give me a line. Maybe right here. Put a pillar here. Now let's use this. So what is that? Right here, right? It's been a while since I built one of these. Kind of like, I think we went to here. Do we want that? This is for, maybe I might be building this wrong. I'm kind of thinking this is not right. Or will it set me new pillars anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is that enough room? So basically what I'm looking to do is do something like this. So the first one can just go in. We don't need this section. So we're going to do something like this. That's three air segments. I probably need to move it in one. I'm not sure. It says it's been a little while. Then we'll end up doing something like, oh, you know what? We might be able to do it. It's 3. I know odd numbers give you no good snapping, right? Or will it? No, see, it's like off. I want to get like in the middle, but it won't give it to me. So we just gotta eyeball it. It's pretty sweet right there, actually. That's good enough. Then the next one, so we can do ground level there, then it'll ramp up here. So this will be something like this. This is going to connect to the highway. And they're going to come in here. That's a hard turn. Can I build this here? Can I move this up? No, I can't. I could shorten this a little bit, so it's like here and here. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't want to blow it up. Maybe if I just draw this back. Yeah, so this should move it back. Alright, do that. And we got this here already, so that's good. So we'll do something like this. That's the radio station. Not my straight road. That's the radio station. You heard it here first, folks. Okay, that's better. Now we should be able to make it a little bit better of a turn, and we can kind of like turn it and like kind of like make it a little windy with the freeform tool. And then this can go here, and then we can do something like. Like that. Alright, so the first one so it looks pretty good. So what we're gonna do, the first one it has to be on the back side. So this is the first exit here. And then it'll go up here. The first one can kind of come off of here. This is the tricky part. I think I gotta go like under here. And this is the PlayStation, so it's like, doesn't want to do what you want it to do. It will do what you want it to do. Just, you gotta like, pray for it, I guess. You could do something like this. Maybe the first one's gonna be this way. I still have the room. Alright. It's a little steep. See, like, I think the node's too far. The mode, we might need to go back a little bit with the node. Like, where's the flat? That's like the flattest part, huh? We'll do something like this. Now I'm getting different snapping. From where? I have like no road. Oh, I built that road. Okay, so let's come out here again. Maybe the nodes need to be like here. That's what I'm thinking now. So I did the opposite of what I wanted to do. Sure, city that's not on fire, burning down, meteor strike, all good. Alright. So like here. I want it like right here, right? I think so. So I think this is where this is Interferer Road, like here. So like here is probably where we're gonna go. And like here, okay. And then I was gonna blow this up. Maybe like this much up. That's not too bad. It's a little steep. I can make that turn, I think. I think that'll be okay. And then over here, do something like this. That felt really slick. Huh? It's okay. So you can even move it back farther. Okay. Move it line up with the road. Might give me more room. Might be the better way to do it. Let's just see how it looks where we have it. Well, if we move back farther, then this pillar might get a little funny. So let's drop that first. Aha! Brilliant! I'll tell you, it's brilliant. There we go. That's real nice. This one's not so nice. Well, we could do this. Just bring it back just a touch. So let's see. Keep like a road and a half. I don't like that at all. I like the idea, but maybe just maybe like this. That's not bad. I think that's definitely traversable. It looks good. Alright, so we're going to rinse and repeat that pattern all the way down. And maybe I'll pause recording and we'll come back. What do you think? I mean, you don't need to see me struggle and doing this 20 times or how many freaking blocks we have, right? So I'll shut the video off here. I'll build it, come back, we'll talk about it, and then we'll go move on to the next thing. And that'll be good, I think. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully I spliced that in and we're done. So I'll show you what we did. I hooked it up to here. So they come off as a 4-lane 2 to 4, and we're going to crunch them down to 3. And then we're going to open it back up to 4, get 1 lane going that way. Sounds good. Then we'll just maintain a 3-lane highway. And we'll have 1 lane off ramps. Boom, boom, and then of course when they get here they can fan out. Well, I never made this 2-lane road. It'll be a 2-lane road. Well, I'll fix that in a second. And come out, come out, come out, come out. Man, it's pretty much the rinse and repeat till you get down to the end. Start tapering it down with the lane mathematics. And 3 to 2 to 1. Then we need to fix these roads real quick. So we'll upgrade these. We're saving. So we're going to have 1 way in, 1 way out. 1 way enter, 1 way leave. But within the grid, you can do stuff. And then we'll see how traffic develops, whether or not we start, kind of like in our old area, we decided to make a couple areas 1 way. We may end up doing that. Just depends on how things go. You know, we can also look at asymmetrical roads to help people turn. If there's like a busier, you know, intersection where people are trying to cross traffic, we can help them get out of the way, especially around the train stations. It's going to get busy. I'm hoping. We'll take a look at that too while I'm thinking about it. I'm hoping that the new design for our cargo stations, the roads coming in, is going to expedite them entering and exiting the station and increase the capacity, and maybe only require us to do 1 train station. I just feel like this is a pretty big area, but we might not fill it all in. So we'll kind of disperse things around and let it grow kind of naturally as we need more and more general goods. You should have, there's like 4 recycle centers in this area. You should not be waiting on trash, bro. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there. You see how they're just kind of slipping right in? Sometimes they stop, sometimes they don't, for the most part. And then they just zip right out. So we'll see. We can go take a look down here. Nobody using this one. Oh, they will. And they had that little bit of pause, but that's probably a lot better than before. So they get that little dip. Sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird. The cop's going to kind of, well, I'm just going to turn around in a second. That's going to mess things up when trash trucks and cops come down here just to stop and stand there. But, yeah, they kind of just slide in. So we'll see. And that comparatively to We'll watch these guys go in. Is that gonna make a difference? I don't know. They slide in pretty quick, so maybe maybe it's not really worth it. I got a little out of order, out of sync. So we'll see. We'll see. And we'll let it queue. If it starts queuing, we'll have a lot of area. Oh, it looks like we had a stadium let out. Maybe we won a game. Oh, we have making 100,000, so we must have won a game. Alright. Back to building some stuff over here. We gotta build the exit of our area. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Let's do that. So I would say the semi blocks we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe we'll do like 4 exits, or yes, that would be 4 exits, 1 every 3. So like 1, 2, 3. So like one here, 1, 2, 3, 1 here. Maybe we'll do 1 every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how it looks. Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. I think that'll be enough. I don't know if that'll be enough exits for people to get the heck out. So let's maybe do 3. Do like that. 1, 2, 3. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's probably good. Then we gotta do something like turn it. Like that is good. Looks pretty good. And then we'll do it in a straight road. Maybe like here. Let's make this going here. Maybe just do like this. Oop, snapped in the wrong spot. And of course, this can actually just do. We could do something like this. We could try this road first. I don't know, that might not be enough, but there might not be a lot of people merging here. Go to 2. And we'll go to 3. We'll do 4 to 3. That works out pretty good. I kind of like that, how it works. It's a shame how it does this little dip in, but just the way it is. I think they'll still like drive and make that little bit of a slight left-ish veer. And then we'll do turn here. It needs to come down here and go like that. We can like shorten this a little bit. So it's like a little easier to make the turn. Maybe we want to keep that. We'll keep one length. Sure, why not? Then we'll do something like this. Give it like a full length. So about here. A full length about there. Do something like this. Let's try the freeform tool. Let's see what it looks like. Try the old freeform. Let's do make it a little bit less expensive roads, I guess. Oh. Actually, shit. Slightly off there, but it's okay. We'll fix that. That should be good. And then we'll do... That's not a whole lot to turn here. Didn't really leave a whole lot of room. Well, that's not too bad. Probably should have pushed it out maybe like 2 more blocks. Get a little bit better turn here, but yeah, life is what you got. As I keep saying that, life, you got what you get. I mean, I guess I could rebuild it. It's not that hard, but I'm going to do like a 4-lane road here. Then a 3-lane road and a 6-lane road. Not 6-lane, 3-lane road. Boop. Sorry. I tried to drive that correctly. So it's a little tight. That's a tight turn. Should I move that out? I probably should. Although I need to get a road in here. It's really a square turn. Yeah, we need to move that out. Sorry. I think it's too much. I'm zipping around the corner like that. So maybe we could do like something like that. I don't know how much of a help that was, but maybe I'll feel a little bit better about it. Maybe you'll feel a little bit better about it. Is this a fan? No, okay. Let's do some more of this. I'll save that. Well, there you go. That's our industrial area. One way in, one way out. They'll come in here and do all kinds of things. All these roads are still 2-lane roads, I believe. 2-lane, like regular roads, except coming in, so they can kind of go back and forth here and here, exchange goods amongst themselves. You know, plenty of room to expand. So maybe we'll put like the monorail station here, and then run like a path down here. We'll run some buses that maybe go here to like here to like here, maybe like along this road here, so they're not interfering as much with people trying to get in and out of roundabout. So down here, you know, down like maybe a stop in here, and here, and here. Maybe we'll put the one around here, and then we'll run a clockwise and counterclockwise loop. And we can maybe throw in a couple paths. Let's just do that right now with the monorail, so I'll remember. Where are you? I'll just do you right like here. I'll turn you off. So we'll have buses go around like the outer ring here and drop people off like here, maybe like in here, 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 and that'll like help level our buildings up, so it provides like 2 bus routes for them. And then we got the monorail with the train station. So then here maybe we'll zone in like some offices in this block here, and in this block here to keep it like light as far as traffic goes. And then we'll zone a lot of our industry stuff up in this block here first, in this area here, maybe along here here, and then maybe like on these blocks. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 there. It does 6. All these up here, and then down here, and then some office kind of like in here, some service type stuff in here, and some service stuff type stuff maybe in here. But we're gonna have like, you know, like crematorium. We'll have maybe just one cemetery, you know, garbage landfill, maybe like 2 or 3 recycle centers. So we'll do like the landfill. So maybe we'll blow this up too, and rework this block. This will be kind of our service area, and we'll throw in maybe like some of the I can't think of it now. Recycle centers in here. Let's look at that. So let's first run some water, and I guess we'll set it up just in case we run it down here. Let's see where 440 gets me. Right here. That's pretty nice. Down the road. We don't need to go that far. We're not going to zone that far. Huh, I kind of got a really nice, right underneath the roads. So we'll do that, and we'll do a little pipe across. Can't see it. I lost it. I can't see it. Where's the pipe at? There it is. It's like blue on gray. So good luck seeing that. It works out. I like this. This is doing a little bit better. So it's like perfect for at least for water. It's like gonna end on that last road. How about that? I'll have to make sure I remember that next time. And then maybe we'll do across here. There's no pipe here? Oh, that's right. There's no pipe there. Just every other block. Is where we draw that. Let's go all the way across. Ooh, spinny, man. It was definitely spinny. Okay, I think we're good on water. Oh, we need to connect it to something like that over here, you know? Okay. That should provide us with water throughout our industrial area. Oh, we need to turn this off. It's not doing anything. That's off. Okay. Power. We'll bring power between these two here. And probably actually, let's put our assets down first. Our services down first, because then that'll provide power areas around them, and then it'll make it maybe a little bit easier to kind of figure out how we want to run the initial power lines to kind of get things jump started, and then as of course as it fills in, we'll go from there. We'll put some plants back here. We got like a lot of stuff we can do. So maybe we'll do something like that. Landfill. Let's get the cemetery in. Let's get the shoot, I won't be able to see like what our coverage is. Oh, you know what? It should show me now, right? Let's save it. It's not showing me anything because it's turned off. But it basically covers the whole grid. So I don't need a place for coverage, I need a place for processing. Is that gonna screw things up? We'll put him like in here. Someone was worried he's gonna shoot trucks out and they're gonna get this intersection here. So actually it might be better to put him like down here. So they'll shoot trucks out this way. So maybe we'll throw like one there, one in this corner. So if I put it here, like this is going to be a busy intersection, right? Because the people are going to want to go to the roundabout. This will be a busy intersection because people same things. This will be a busy. I already put a garbage thing here. So, in for a penny and for a pound, as they say. I probably should have done something like this. We still can. Paused. Find out like where the road is. Like here. Let's get off that intersection a little bit. So now it's on this intersection here, which is a T, the three-way, a little bit easier. So they can disperse out. So like trucks that were going to come up here and go this way, and come out here a little bit. Maybe the folks trying to get through here will only be backed up into this area. I don't know. We'll see. So if this doesn't work, we can always just pull it out and do like this, and then like a big square. And then it'll give basically all of this area is like a queuing area for that, and then of course we can put in another train station. Well, maybe we'll just get rid of this and put the train station here, and then come in through here. So there's a couple options we have in case this kind of starts breaking down. This train station starts getting too busy. You can do something like that. More trash. Not really. Oh, that's big. It's too big. I went over that before. I was like, I don't know why anyone would use this. No. It works okay. I'm sure it works fine. Maybe like in here. he covers. So like the middle of this, these blocks is 1, 2, 3, 4. So like right in here, the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have the trash, so we can put him down here. And we'll put him next guy on the same. So it's the second road off that roundabout in the middle. So here. Something like that. And we gotta do police and fire. Health. Provides full coverage. It's expensive as heck. So I'm thinking we can do one in the middle. And then like one near our recycle centers. And then that'll give us the coverage we're looking for. Or maybe even like here. So like one here. That covers. Let's see, what does this cover? Yeah, because we don't have good coverage on the very ends in the corners. So basically, like the coverage kind of dissipates in here, here, here. So we should put one here. Maybe here. Maybe 4. One here. 3, 4, something like that. This is a little darker. See, we still don't get the corner there. Put it in the middle, we kind of start getting that corner. I mean, we don't have to be that crazy about it, I guess. Just depends on what you want to do. What we could do here and here, but see, then the thing is, so it'll give you pretty good coverage. And no one will be down here. So this is where you could do something like this. One, 2, 3, 4. Or do you want to do 1, 2, 3? I feel like it's got to be like the 4 corners here. Put like one here. Like one in here. Just like the middle, right? So maybe like in here. Put one up here. Maybe we'll bring these roads through. Give us some better coverage. And if we don't need them, we'll blow them up. That's the middle block on the front, or something like this. We'll let our police and fire can go right next door. Why didn't you just put down a big one? I have an episode on that. If you want to go back and look, I do have an episode that goes over the numbers. It's in my pocket. That's why I don't put down the big ones. Because 6 health clinics equals 1 hospital. Now this is going to be a little different. So you still don't get full coverage. So you got to put down 2, or one of these and another one. So you might as well just put this down. Yeah, let's put him here. I'll put him here. Alright, police and fire and health coverage. Alright, well, maybe I'll stop the video here. Let's see. Because the rest is just going to be placed in the death care. And I don't know if we'll do a couple of leisure items just to bring some happiness to the folks in this area. I mean, maybe we will. That's going to be it. And then that'll be like the end of the episode. So the next episode, maybe I'll build this, or maybe I'll build one offline and then kind of go through it, and then we'll build the second or third one together. Or maybe I'll build this. See, it's hard to get the actual factories to know what the dimensions of that's going to be. It's kind of like you got to piecemeal it. Then once you get them all down, you can kind of reorganize it. You got to build the warehouses, figure out a train for this area, and then figure out where we're going to put the train. Well, we'll see with the trains. I was thinking about building a train roundabout, but I don't know if I have the space. Maybe I can do it right here. That's kind of tight for a train roundabout, because you want that to be kind of big, because the trains are big. Put it out here, but I don't know. Maybe we'll build it here, because in that way this train can hit it. We have a lake come off here, and then maybe you do another sunken deal here underneath, and then go underground to hit here. So maybe we'll do the train roundabout there. Maybe I'll do that offline. I think that's going to be it, though. So I think it's going to be good. Like I said, this will handle a lot of traffic. There's a lot of it's a nice grid. It's got some pretty good sized blocks, so it can handle a lot of industry. The only concern I have really is the train. That's the only real issue here, is the train, and if it's not going fast enough, then they'll back up and come back up. For the most part, we should be fine with the roundabouts. We'll see. We can always create little slip lanes. People need to get by, or do something like where you come in one side and exit the other, so the roundabouts are a little bit smoother. You know, like it's almost like a one-way this way, and then maybe we do like a one-way this way for them to come down, or maybe we don't do that. We can zone this for no trucks, and then have them come up here and come down, so it gives them more room to kind of queue and spread fan out a little bit. So there's a couple different ways to do it, but hopefully we might not get there, or by the time we get there, it'll be like 700 episodes of this, and you'll be sick and tired of watching, if I already are anyway. And our city will be like 125,000 people, and we'll be finished. Well, thank you guys again for joining. I hope at least shows you one way to build a industrial area, industrial complex. Like I said, this whole entire thing will support 100,000 plus a city on PlayStation 4, with the idea of you having about a third to a quarter of your, remember the pie chart, right? Talked about this. That pie chart, a third to a quarter of that being about commercial. Right now we're a little lopsided because we have 10% unemployment, but that's what I wanted, because we want to force people to come work here, and really we want to force them to come work at our industry's DLC, so the jobs positions fill up quickly, and then we level them up quickly, and then move on to the next, move on to the next, move on to the next, and then before you know it, we'll have all level, we'll have all 5-star industries, and then life will be easy. And then we'll just set it up and let it run, and then every now and again, as we zone more and more commercial, we'll come back, we'll check. This will be an important map here, this out the connections map. We'll see how we're doing, and hopefully we'll be close to 0-0. I've gotten really close before. I think I got to 8-13. Probably mostly luck, but at least we'll get this underneath, maybe a couple hundred and a couple hundred on this side. It can be tough with like some of the farming. It's hard to balance because you don't know, because so many people use all kinds of stuff. They use the animal products and the crops. All right, well, thanks again. You guys take care.